I have to admit, I was skeptical about this exercise bike at first. I've tried a few over the years, and most of them have been a letdown in one way or another. Either they wobbled and creaked like they were about to fold in half, or they sounded like a helicopter taking off in my living room, making it impossible to watch TV or have a conversation while I worked out. But this upright bike has been a pleasant surprise. It's actually quiet enough that I can watch my shows without having to pause every 5 minutes to yell over the noise. If you're interested in checking out the product details, the link is in the description below. What really surprised me, though, was how smooth the ride feels. The flywheel is heavy enough to give you that real cycling momentum without shaking the whole apartment. I've used bikes that felt like they were going to tip over if I stood up to pedal, but this one stays planted no matter how hard I push. Even when I'm doing sprint intervals, it doesn't rock or slide across the floor. That's huge if you're working out in a small space and don't want to deal with constant adjustments. I've had bikes in the past that I've had to wedge into a corner or weigh down with heavy objects just to keep them stable, but this one is rock solid. I also appreciate that it's got that upright position. A lot of spinning bikes force you into this hunched-over posture that kills my lower back after 20 minutes. But this one lets me sit nice and tall, almost like I'm riding a regular bike outside. The seat is padded enough for comfort, and the handlebars have multiple grip positions so I can switch things up if my wrists get tired. I've been using it for about a month now, and my posture actually feels better after rides than it did before. I think that's because I'm not straining my back or shoulders to reach the handlebars, and I can maintain a natural spine alignment throughout my workout. One feature I didn't expect to use much but now love is the LCD monitor. It tracks time, distance, speed, calories burned, and even heart rate if you use the included grip sensors. The display is bright and easy to read, and it's nice not having to sync it with an app just to see basic stats. I know some people love those fancy Bluetooth connections, but for me, simple is better. If I want to dive deeper into my workouts later, I can always pair it with my fitness tracker, but for now, the built-in screen does everything I need. It's also nice that I don't have to worry about my phone or tablet running out of battery in the middle of a workout, or dealing with annoying notifications and alerts. The resistance knob is another thing that impressed me. It's not just a basic dial, it actually has numbered settings from 1 to 16, so you can dial in exactly how hard you want to pedal. I've used bikes where the resistance felt either too light or way too heavy, but this one gives you that Goldilocks zone where you can find the perfect challenge without overdoing it. I've been able to go from a casual ride to a full-on HIIT session just by turning the knob, which is great for mixing up my routine. And because it's so easy to adjust, I can tailor my workout to how I'm feeling that day. If I'm tired or just want to cruise, I can dial it back. If I'm feeling energetic and want to push myself, I can crank it up. Assembly was straightforward too. I'm not exactly handy, but I had it put together in about 20 minutes with just a hex wrench and a screwdriver. The instructions were clear, and all the parts were labeled, so I didn't have to guess what went where. That's a big deal because I've abandoned more than one fitness gadget in the past just because the setup was a nightmare. There's nothing more frustrating than spending hours trying to assemble something, only to realize that you're missing a crucial piece or that the instructions are incomplete. But this bike was a breeze to put together, and I was able to start using it right away. Now, it's not perfect. The only real downside I've found is that the water bottle holder is a little flimsy. It's made of plastic, and if you bump it while you're pedaling, it can wobble a bit. Overall, this bike has been a solid addition to my home gym. It's quiet, stable, and comfortable enough for long rides without breaking the bank. I've been using it regularly for a few weeks now, and I can already see the benefits. My legs are stronger, my cardiovascular endurance is improving, and I just feel more energized overall. If you're looking for a no-frills exercise bike that actually works without taking over your whole living room, this one's worth a closer look. And if you're ready to take the plunge, you can find the current price and details by clicking the link below.